This is Shelley Craft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the BioMaryland booth at the Bio International 2014 here in San Diego. I have with me Dr. Eddy Agbo. Fyodor is the name of the company. It's a private company. Welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you so much, Shelley, for having me back.
It's good to have you.
Yeah.
Please tell us an overview of Fyodor.
Yes, so we're a small growing biotech company in Baltimore, and over the past 5 years, we have been working to impact global health through the development of tests that make life easy for people when they suspect they have a disease. Our first product that is ready for market right now is a urine test for malaria. That's a 25-minute test that tells anyone who has a fever if the fever is due to malaria or not.
What could I say? How big a market is that?
Oh, it's very big. Malaria is actually it's considered the largest and the most insidious global health disease. It impacts countries in sub-Saharan Africa, South America, Southeast Asia, and also in the Caribbean. So it's a major global health disease.
How is it cured?
Oh, that's part of the problem, that we have mainly one effective mode of treatment at this time, and that is what is called ACT. ACT means artemisinin combination therapy, and that is extracted from a Chinese plant. That's the most effective way of treating it, although there are other less efficient ways.
Now, you're saying that the detection leads to further improvement in the health of the population. Is that due to early detection, or is that due to just the concept of detection to begin with?
Right. So the criticality of a test is just the way, is due to the way the disease runs its course. It's a very hyperacute disease. So people start to feel a fever and some other signs at home. So before they get to the clinic, it might be too late already. So the goal of this test is, why can't people test themselves at home to find out if the disease or if the fever is due to malaria? And in that way, they can more appropriately target the treatment. It's also the same for a provider. A healthcare provider, once he gets a patient in, can more definitively test and know that the fever the patient suffers from is due to malaria. In other words, it targets the treatment.
You've been in development for a long time. Now it's ready to go to market. Where is it going to be marketed?
Yes, so the first product we've developed is intended to be marketed in sub-Saharan Africa. It's for detection of the type of malaria caused by the species Plasmodium falciparum, and we expect that should go to market before the end of the year. Initial launch will likely be in Nigeria and the rest of West Africa, but we expect to span out into other parts of other parts of Africa shortly.
Is there a vaccine also that the population has been administered or not been administered yet?
So at present, there's no vaccine, but we know that there are plans right now to launch a vaccine sometime next year or the year after by a pharma company.
Did you create this? Are you one of the creators of this technology?
Yeah, so we licensed the technology from Johns Hopkins University, so it's not our original creation. However, as a company, we've built up additional intellectual property around the technology that kind of have strengthened it even further.
When do you think you're going to be able to see a revenue stream from your efforts?
2015.
2015.
Yes,
Wow.
next year.
Wow. That's your dream, right?
Yes. Well, it's our dream, and actually it's a risk-assessed timeline. So we believe very strongly with what we know today that we should be able to reach that target.
So if I don't see you within the year, by the time I see you next year,
we're making money.
You know what? For
And
more,
also saving lives, because that's the most important part of it.
you know, I'm glad you said that
Yeah.
because I believe that's to be your real philosophy,
Right.
and mine too.
Yes.
So, for more information, which website should we send our viewers?
Yeah, our website is www.fyodorbio.com. That's F as in Frank, YODORBIO.com.
Where does the word Fyodor come from?
It's a Russian word, as we know, but it simply means literally divine gift. So we believe that we are in the process of delivering a divine gift to humanity.
You don't look Russian to me. Where'd you get that?
I know. Don't I look Russian?
Ladies and gentlemen, give the website one more time.
www.fyodorbio.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Eddy Agbo, Fyodor. You say Fyodor, I say Fyodor. It's Fyodor.
Right.
It's a private company. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're at the BioMaryland booth at Bio International 2014 right here in San Diego, California. Thanks, Doctor.
Thank you so
Agbo,
much,
for
Shirley.
coming
I
on.
appreciate that. Thank you.